Hello there, it's BlockHeart here. Now, last time I did a piano tutorial, people said to me, well, that's well and good about the basics of playing piano, but how do you do stuff with two hands? So, this is dedicated to you guys who want to play two different things with both your hands. Now, first of all, you don't actually need a piano to be able to practice this stuff. First of all, you just got to get your hands doing different things. So let's start out with the same one. Find a beat. Let's say 4, and do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's join in with the left hand too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty simple. Anyone can do this. Now, what we are going to do to complicate this is as such. Your left hand's going to keep doing the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your right hand's going to go twice as fast. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. When you put them together, it's going to sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And mind you, if you want to start out with, you can do this very slow. And you can sit at home on your table and do this for an hour, and it will become instinctual. You can also speed it up. And you realize it starts to sound like a drum beat. You're basically Ringo from the Beatles at this point. Now, if you want to be good, switch up the hands. Right hand slow, left hand fast. Sounds the same, but the idea is on the keyboard, it'll be different notes when we go to that. So that's a basic thing. Then if you want, keep your left hand doing the same thing, and think of like a melody in your right hand. Could be from anything, any of the songs that you kids know and love these days. Da 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 da. For example, could be anything. The trick is your left hand will be doing this, your right hand will be doing different rhythms. If you want, you could just screw around. Trick is, get your left hand to keep doing this. Once you have this, this is what we call the time. And on the piano, that's generally going to be down here playing the background to a song. So, for instance, let's find a note. C. It's a good note. This is doing the same thing. You can do it with whatever finger you want. I like it with my thumb. Now get your right hand. So let's do the same thing first. This is just like the rhythm. So, find something that you're good at doing. Let's say a scale. If you got that, try doing it twice as fast. Got that? Good. Now, if you want, just try playing notes. Could be anything you want. The trick is, through all of this, you just want your left hand to keep doing this. And it takes a while. I make it look like it's simple, but no, like your left hand's going to want to like do other stuff while you do that. It's going to want to match your right hand. So you just got to be able to do this. It doesn't even matter if you don't want a note, just dink around like this. Play whatever notes you want, keep your left hand going. Once you have that, you have the basic what you need to do two-handed stuff. Then we can make it more complicated. So instead of one note in the left hand, let's say 2. So right now I've got 1 and 5, C and G, same rhythm, just changing the notes. And you can do the same thing with your right hand scales. keep your left hand doing that. So, you can progress up to whatever stuff you want. The idea is to keep your left hand steady. Once you have that, you can switch around to different rhythms, but I'd recommend just keeping it basic, like for the whole beginning of your piano career. So, another one, so like, you can go C, C. This one's great because you can kind of like walk a funky bass line. So if we put this going down in a C minor scale, we have Hit the Road Jack. But the rhythm is this. So if you get that, that is what allows you to do the basis of kind of accompanying your right hand with your left hand. Now, admittedly, if you want to be really good at piano, you want to be able to do it with your right hand too. It's a lot harder for me. Like, I am way used to doing right hand diddling around with stuff, left hand playing the time. So you just want to fiddle around with those two things. And admittedly, like, you can practice this just sitting at your desk and fiddling around with different rhythms. Once you get that, you can kind of start putting your left hand on autopilot for things and then just going crazy, figuring out new songs to play, or just figuring out chords that go along with it. I'll talk more about chords next time, but I think that's where I'm going to stop this one. If you guys have any more questions about how to play the piano, feel free to ask. I can't guarantee I'll answer them, but I'll probably try. This is BlockHeart, and I'm out.